Hi, my name is Esi, and you're watching No Ordinary Life. Hi, my name is Esi, and I'm a forensic examiner, and I run Brewbake on the side. So I've generally been baking for like about 6 years, 5 to 6 years, but then I started Brewbake officially about 2 years ago because I decided to start something and create something that my daughter would be proud of growing up. So for Brewbake, I do bespoke cakes and treats and cupcakes, like basically anything edible, anything for an occasion, and Brewbake is able to do. My personal favorite would be like something rustic, intricate. Yeah, so when I get orders for like something along those lines, I try to put in. I always put in effort in my cakes, but those ones, because they're a personal favorite, I try to do something that like, I would love, something that I would love if I ordered a cake, something I would want. So the recent one that I did that I really liked, which was a bit rustic, was a square cake that I did for a collaboration. Bakers from different countries basically come together and with like they're given a theme and basically you bake around the theme, you produce something around that theme. So it was a square cake that I did for that collaboration. I'd say inspiration wise, my little girl. I know she's only 2, but she inspires me a lot. She is like a go getter. She is feisty. She is forceful. And that is something that qualities that I'm learning as an older person. I'm learning from her. So I'm trying to put that into Brewbake. Like, as in, because I had the idea a long time ago, but it was only when she came around that I'm getting a bit more serious about it because I'm learning. I would say my life is unconventional at the moment because I have to juggle like a lot of things at once. So I'm juggling work, I'm juggling being a mother, being a wife, and also having Brewbake on the side. So I think the main thing that has kept me going or like kept everything in focus is prioritizing because all of those 4 things are very important. You don't want to do one and then ignore the other. So just prioritizing and also getting help, like as in knowing to ask for help when I need it. So in terms of parenting, my husband, he does great with my daughter. If he needs to take her away, just so that I can focus on baking, he does that. So personal obstacles initially when I was starting is basically dealing with negative comments. That was an issue for me. Almost there were certain comments that almost made me stop or like not start Rubik, but then kind of overcame those and persevered. I carried on with the vision that I had. Within the industry, I would say, like finding the right customer base, basically people that understand like why you're pricing your products the way that you are. You need people to understand what goes into it. Someone would say, "Oh, like I can get a cake from Tesco, or I can get a cake from here for this price," but then they don't understand, like, as in that each cake that you're doing is basically bespoke. It's like as in what goes in, the time that goes in, baking, decorating. It takes quite a bit. So when people hear, "Oh, you're pricing this much," they'll be like, "I can get it from somewhere else for this price." So it's basically trying to that was my main obstacle to find the right customer base that would agree with my pricing. In the near future, I would hope to have like a baking school, if you can say that, like as in just to get the youth in, anyone that's interested really, to come in and get creative. Because for me, baking is kind of like a release. I'm able to, it's just somewhere to go and escape really. So if I can provide that for the youth, like somewhere that they can go, escape, be themselves, get creative, like whatever is in your head, like bring it out. and something they can do to be proud of. Yeah, that's I would hope to have something like that in the future. So the advice that I would give young people is that when you find that one thing that you're good at, like as in you can be good at many things, but then that one thing that you're passionate about, just try and develop it, like as in build on it. So with brew bake, initially before I started getting orders, I was baking for people like friends and family, or sometimes I would even just make cake and like try out new techniques and have it at home, and then we just sit around and eat it. So just try and develop on that talent or passion that you have. And I would say also try and be consistent. So in everything that you do, just have that consistency. And to have that one person that you can go to for advice, that one person that you know would always push you, like would always encourage you, like even when you feel a bit down, a bit like you're giving up. Because in the cake community, it's like a lot of amazing talents. There's sometimes I feel like, what am I even doing here? I'm not that great. But then just to have that one person to speak to, that would just give you that little motivation that you need to get over that.